We are very sorry. I don't know where the problem is from actually, but I think it's network again. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. So let's go back. Thank God. Finally, we got here. Good evening, ma.
But no.
You said what?
I said the devil really tried, but nope. We are having
Yes,
this time.
exactly. Good evening, ma.
Good evening, ma'am.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, despite your busy schedule. I really appreciate. No, I said I. We really appreciate you. God bless you, ma.
Thank you.
So this platform is yours now. We've been anticipating to hear from you. So I have with me my pen and my jotter.
Thank you so much for this privilege to speak with God's people this night. Now, when I
You're
saw
welcome.
the program, I was like, they brought what I know how to eat. Empowering women, of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
And I pray that God will help all of us to learn something this night. I'm not just here to
Amen.
teach, I'm also here to learn as well. I hope you can hear me clearly.
Yes, I can hear you clearly, ma.
All right, thank you. So the theme of what we'll be having this night is from shadow to stardom, empowering women to rise from their shadows and come into the light. I'm someone that I'm very passionate about elevating the girl child and anything that surrounds the liberation of women. So this is something I really want to do, or something I really enjoy doing. So before talking about shadow to stardom, maybe things you do to move from shadow to stardom, we have to start from the bedrock. We start from the foundation. So what are the things that like ties people down, like inside their shadow? What are these things like that cage them, that doesn't allow them to achieve their potential? That's where I come in. We'll talk about the foundation of this decay. Then when we treat those, then we can now talk about how they can forge ahead in life and how they can start doing things correctly. So let's start from the bedrock. As a girl child advocate, okay, this has been my 2 years of doing it, let's say professionally, and I've had the opportunity to speak with a lot of girls, and I've noticed a pattern. Most of these people they have maybe childhood trauma, Some of them didn't have the proper knowledge to like grow up with, and some people they just like give it to them and just leave them to the streets to raise them. The parent didn't really do parenting aside from maybe feeding them and clothing them. They didn't really do much. So all of these things just accumulated, and I always say that a child is like a clean slate, and then what we put on them is what we shape them. All children, even the people that became Boko Haram, the one that started bombing people, kidnapping, all of them were innocent when they gave it to them. It was not as if maybe when they gave it to you, then I said, you came with and that kidnapping spirit. Everybody came like innocent, clean slate. It was what we work with the words that we instilled in us. So that is why we need to like deal with the foundation of the whole issue. So what are the words that have already been instilled in people that trap them in their shadow? There's some people, it might be circumstances, some things that happened maybe when they were younger. For some people, maybe they came from a polygamous home. They've heard a lot of words that like put them down all the time. Their parents never appreciated their effort, or maybe the aggression from the fight of the parent, they transferred it to them. So these people did not really enjoy life. They don't know love. They don't know happiness. So and they work with these words that were instilled in them. Then we have people that maybe they were raped growing up, and they allowed that to like bury them in the shadow. They just believe that if this has happened to me, then there is nothing more to life, and which is not supposed to be so. We should not allow our limitations, all these experiences, bad experiences, to just lay us flat on the floor. No, rather we should use them as stepping stones to rise. That is what we should do. That is why we are going to be dealing with the bedrock of what enclosed people in their shadow. So talking about enclosing people in their shadow, I already made an example of people that were raped, people that came from polygamous, or people that come from poor background. So that's also part of it. There are a lot of challenges that people have faced, or maybe some people they kept on failing when they were in school. Then growing up, their parents wanted them to become this, but they didn't really even ask, okay, what do you want to become? Or maybe do some tests to find out that this child will do better in this field than this field. But they just wanted the child to be this. They keep on forcing things that does not want to go into the head, keep on forcing it into their head. And since they could not deliver what she wanted, they believe they're failures. So they just enclose themselves inside their shadow. They refuse, right, to come out. Then some people too, maybe at the peak of their career, they have talents, they have gifts, they want to become somebody in life, and they keep on trying to do this thing. Then they find out that the more they try to want to do this thing, the more they find stumbling blocks. Let's take for example Akidele. She shared her story about how she started her journey into the movie industry. She talked about the challenges and the people that were finally able to help her. She said there were days that she was... I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm on live. You need this live. I'm on live video. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry for the interference. So let's continue. I was talking about Akide. I love Akide a lot, so don't mind me if I'm using as an example. She's one of the people like I share with their growth. That she's one of all these self-made people that they just rose above all the challenges and become somebody in life. So she was talking about her stories that day. I watched the interview. Then she mentioned how she will have packed her load, then go to location. They will have told her, you're taking the lead role for this. Then she will get there. They will say, we have changed it. Maybe you take the housemaid or you take this. Then she go inside the bathroom, start crying. She talked to her friends. And these friends were the ones like encourage her. You don't really need to allow these things get to you. You are very talented. just keep on doing your thing. Your time will come where you will come out of the shadows and you will go into the light. And believe me, when I tell you that Auntie Funke is in the light, is she not in the light now?
Yeah, she is.
She is in the light. So that is why we shouldn't allow our background, so many things that shaped us, to put our back to the ground. We can't allow the pain of the past to not like, because that is one way the universe gets to us. I think I posted about that today. Your pain, your agony. That is one way the universe gets to us. Then we should not allow that pain to not like put our back to the ground, because consequences does not really care about your reason, your why. Okay, this is why you did it. There's nothing that consequences does not have anything to do with that. His own is just like, I'm the nemesis of your actions and I'm here to deliver. That is it. So we should not allow our past like put a limitation on what we can become. I'm talking to everybody on the sound of my voice this evening. If you've been through a phase or you're currently going through a phase, I believe you're in Nigeria, everybody's going through a phase, except you're a politician. Everybody's going through a phase. So don't allow the phase you're currently going through or the phase you've gone through to now put your back to the ground, to like enclose you in a cave. If you're already in the shadow, now this particular section is for you. If you're already in the shadow, this particular section is for you. How do you come out of your shadow? Now, the first thing is, what is that thing that encloses you, like that puts you inside the cage? You need to like find it out. That's the first step. There are some people, it's a thing for you to have a problem, then it's another for you to know that I actually have a problem.
Yeah.
We've already know that, okay, some are even in the shadow, they don't know they have. They're just like themselves. I'm just antisocial, or I don't just like to. I'm an introvert, yes. I don't just like to relate with people, but like they just use that as a cover up to entrap themselves inside their cave, so they don't come out. People don't really see them for what they are, and most of the time, people really need to see you. There are generations that are banking on what God have invested in you, and we should not allow something to happen to just like chase you out of the limelight. One bad In fact, 10 bad experiences should not put your back to the ground. There are so many people that tried more than 100 times before they got it right. And they did what they didn't give up. And that was why they were able to do what, to get it right. So if you're already in the shadow, the first step this night is to find out what trapped you in the shadow. What is that thing that trapped you? Was it your childhood trauma? Was it how you were brought up? Was it an experience you cannot get out of your head? What is that thing that trapped you in the shadow? Then the number two thing is how to deal with it. Do you need to see a therapist? Do you need to go? Do you need to start fasting and prayer? Do you need to talk to somebody? Like, that's the number two thing. After the first thing is what, finding out what trapped you in the shadow. That's the first thing. Then the second thing you do is to do what? Find how to. The first thing is talk. The second thing now, talk to somebody about it. It could be a therapist. I want to meet somebody, like somebody that can help you. It's not like, some people that are just looking for gist. You tell them about the story of your life, and the next thing, they're starting a podcast the next week. Or that will be the headline for their YouTube video the next following weekend. Even some pastors do it. That will be their sermon for the whole of that month. You will not believe this sister was raped and she even had an abortion and this, which is not supposed to be so. So I mean, talk to people that can help you. You can talk to me. You can talk to a therapist. You can talk to maybe your pastor's wife. I think this program is strictly for women, so you can talk to your pastor's wife. You can talk to people you trusted. If the hurt or if the pain is wrong from your parents, and you can confide in them, you can also talk to your parents. Okay, this is what I'm going through. Sometimes you'll be surprised that your parents can help you. You'll be surprised that your parents can give you help. Maybe they've even passed through what you're currently going through. But if you don't talk to them, you'll never find out. So that's the first thing is what? Identifying the root cause. It's just like the scientific process. You identify, you observe all the stuff. Then talk to somebody about it. Then the third thing to start the process of healing. If you don't heal, you can't come out of the shadow. You might
Yeah.
think you are proud, but it is easier for you to just like slip back. Any small thing like this, you're back into the game. That is why you need to heal. Is it people that find it hard to stay in a relationship maybe because of experience that they had and they didn't heal? You know, you just be like, it's nothing. Then you just want to jump into another one. Then you discover that you're not really putting maybe your whole heart. Any small fight like this, you're back. Excuse me, I'm done. I cannot do this. That is like you didn't heal from the relationship and just want to jump into another one, which is not supposed to be so. So another thing, that's the third thing now, is to heal. Forgive the people that needs to be forgiven. Even if it's yourself. Forgive yourself for wasting your time for 5 years, 10 years, and closing yourself in that cage. You need to forgive yourself for that. So then the first thing I mentioned was what? Find out the root cause. Then second thing is talk to somebody that can help you. Then the third thing is to what? Start your healing process. If you don't heal, you
Third
cannot
one,
come
please.
back. What did you say?
The third one, ma.
Okay, the third one is to heal. If you don't heal, you cannot come out of the shadow. Even when you come out of the shadow, it takes just another blow for you to just like bounce back to where you started from. And when people relax sometimes, it is far more harder for them to like come out of their shadow. And I think some people too, maybe there is a secret thing they are battling with, then they just allow that to like keep them into a shadow. I was listening to a sermon by Pastor Femi Lazarus, and it was trashing stuff like this. That God does not keep malice. So why are you keeping malice with God? Why do you think because you done something wrong, they automatically believe that okay, God is not talking to me. The Holy Spirit has left me. Everything has disappeared. Now I'm on my own. No. So when you're going through a phase, don't just like abandon yourself. You know, my Reverend Brother, say when you are in isolation, see, don't leave yourself in isolation. It is easy, it's like easier for you to dislocate if you're inside, if you isolate yourself. So don't isolate yourself, no matter what you are going through. There will always be one person. And even if that one person is not a human being, it can also be what? God. I'll keep on saying this. Even if they don't love you at home, Jesus loves you.
Yeah.
And that is it. Even if you don't love yourself, Jesus loves you. So don't isolate yourself. No matter the phase you're going through, no matter how deep you think you are into the mess, don't isolate yourself. The devil's what is an idle hand the devil's workshop. If you isolate yourself, it's easier for you to slip into depression, and from depression you start having suicidal thoughts, and some people even end their life. So many glorious destinies, like from shadow to the grave. But I pray that will not be our portion in Jesus' name. We move
Amen.
from shadow to stardom. We are not moving from the shadow to the grave. We are moving from shadow to stardom. And don't mind me if I'm putting Jesus in everything. Yeah. So I said that the first one is identifying the cause of your problem. The second part is talking to somebody. You'll be surprised when talking to someone that really hears you, someone that really understands you. You'll be surprised what talking to them can do for you. Sometimes what you need to do is just like talk about it, then get it out. When this thing is out of you, sometimes you just be as if they remove like 50 kg of load from your chest, just by talking about something. Then the third one is starting your healing process. It's, it's not going to be smooth, it will be rough, but you still need to do what? You need to start it if you're going to come out of the shadow and enter into your stardom. Come out. Then another thing is don't isolate yourself, regardless of what you are going through. Even if you don't love your home, Jesus loves you. Even if you don't love yourself, I want you to believe that Jesus what loves you. So don't isolate yourself. God does not keep malice, regardless of the face or the mess you think you are in that is drawing you back, keeping you back in the shadow. I'll keep, in fact, sometimes you can even turn all of this mess, like turn it around and turn it to the focus of your message. Okay, so let's take for example, there was a lady that reached out to me and was like, she wants to start this girl child ministry, but she felt she already messed up because she got pregnant out of wedlock, and she don't know if people will listen to her or if she should still forge ahead in her career. And I just told her, in fact, you already have a message. Just use you as the focus of the message. Okay, so this is me. This is what I wanted to do. Then I made this mistake. Turn that mess into a message for them. Then you tell them, okay, so what is your plan? What do you want to become? Now I'm using myself as a what? As a message, preaching me to you, or preaching Jesus through my life, my experience to you. You you, you shouldn't allow just that one bad experience now to not like destroy everything that you want to become. Okay, you were raped, then you think you can no longer become a sexual purity ambassador. Who told you? It's 7 months. What reason for she like come out? Okay, I was raped. Well, of course, God saved me. Then you're still able to like practice celibacy. There are so many people that will just bank on the fact that okay, I was raped. Then they go into I don't want to use that word. Use on life. They go into let's say selling body. I think I can still use that word. Yes. They use that as an excuse. Some use that. I won't say as an excuse because it's not really easy for somebody to go through it. So, but some because of that they start sleeping around. But for somebody like you didn't sleep around. You're still able to like put yourself together, come out of that shadow and into your limelight. Then you can even use that as your message point. Okay, I went through this, and I can also help you go through it if you've been through the same thing. So that is you not allowing your shadow now to prevent you from coming to come into your stardom. Whatever you've been through, the trauma, the bad experiences, they are the shadows. But you shouldn't allow them to do what to prevent you to come into your stardom. If you don't deal with these things, see, the battleground is our mind, like our mind. That is the battleground. If the devil can conquer your mind, you cannot become anything the same way again in life. Because both your victory and defeat, everything starts from your mind. If you wake up in the morning and say you cannot make it in life, everything you'll be doing will be tailored towards I can't do it, I can't do it. But if you wake up and you tell yourself, I should be able to do this thing, in fact, I can do it. So everything you'll be doing will be tailored around finding reasons why you can. But if you've already told yourself, I can't, everything you're doing will be finding excuses instead of finding reasons why you should be able to do it. Okay, I can't pass jump. Then you will not even bother to read. You've already, just like when I told myself, come and learn tech, I'll just learn it. There are some things I know I can do, and some things I know that is not my calling. So even if I want to go into tech now, I've already put that limitation on my mind that this is something I cannot do. That's what I'm trying to say. So don't put limitation on what you can or you cannot do. If you are already defeated in your mind, every other thing you are doing just waste your time. But if you're already winning in your mind, then it will be easier for you to now win in real life. So you have to win in your mind before you win in the physical. You win it in your mind first. Fight the battle and win the battle in your mind. Your mind is the shield battleground. That is where everything happens, becomes settled before you now go out of that. So if you're in the shadows and you have not dealt with your mindset, you didn't heal your mind, it will be hard for you to come out. And of course, the devil know about these devices more than we do. He already knows that the sheep battleground is the mind. So when it creeps into your mind and tell you, you have already been raped. See, you came from a polygamous home. See, you're idolat. You failed how many times? You've written jam 10 times. You cannot do it. And you believe it. That is the end. Like, It does not really need to do so much more with you again, because you already know that those are like the rope they will use to tie you. Like they put you inside the place, then you'll just remain there until you tell yourself, okay, these are lies. Why will I say I cannot do this? Or why will I say because of one bad experience, then I should remain in this cage? So the chief battleground is your mind. Don't allow your mind to be defeated. If you don't come out of the cage, like the cage you put your mind in, it will be difficult for you to move from stardom, for you to move from shadow to stardom. I believe the other invited guest talked about a lot of stuff yesterday. I think the other person talked about, from shadow to stardom, about fashion and all. So if you're going to become a star in a particular field that you are, we need to deal with this bedrock. We need to deal with this foundation. Like if you don't deal with it now, every other thing, it's just like you have a weak foundation, then you want to erect a 25-story building on it. So what are you expecting? Maybe when you get to the 10-story building, everything just collapse. So that's why we need to deal with the bedrock of the things that like trap people in their shadow. And that is why I'm talking to you this night. I don't know whatsoever that happened to you. It might it is, in fact, it's not like it is very hard. It was very difficult for you to come out of it. But as I'm pleading with you this night, that don't trap yourself in your mind. Please identify your trauma. Look for somebody you can confide in. You don't isolate yourself. Come out of this shadow. Free your mind. See everything that's happened to you as a stepping stone to become a better person. See all of your mess as a message that God wants to use to save another generation. So don't be your own limitation in this 2024. Don't keep on living in the shadow of somebody that hurts you. So the person that hurts you might have even moved on with their life. And do you know one funny thing with our Christianity? If they go back to God today and say, God forgive me for this, that's all. Don't not because don't allow the pain that someone else caused you to not like put an end to your life. Pain is a word you never gets to us. But what we do afterwards, we are still going to face the nemesis. So that is why I'm imploring people under the sound of my voice this evening. If there is something you pass through that is limiting you, that has caged your mind and threw you inside the shadows, I'm imploring you this night to come out of it. Believe me, God did not create you to stay at the backstage. You know? There are some people that they work at the backstage to bring things to life at the front stage. That's a different thing. But for you to not like stay inside the shadow, stay inside the dark, not to be seen. I believe there is a purpose to everybody that was created. No man was created without a purpose. No man
Yes.
was created. There is a purpose. And if you don't come out of your shadow, how will you be able to discover that, not to talk of pursuing it? Even me that I'm talking to you this evening, it's not as if maybe I've not passed through some things. But if I've allowed those stuff to like become my limitation, I might not be able to sit before you this evening or this night to be sharing this with you. If Okakide have allowed all those, you can't do this, you can't do that, we're using someone else to stop her, she won't become the box of the screen that she is today. Do you understand us? So as a friend Lazarus shared the story of his life too, when he was coming up and all those stuff. If he has allowed all those challenges like to put his back to the ground, do you know how many souls that would have like maybe not find a way out? Maybe God will have raised another person. But of course, do you know how many souls that is leading to Christ? You know how many souls is ministering to today? I'm one of those souls. So just imagine that allowed all of these things like created inside him. shadow, he would not have been able to come into the limelight. And the people that are supposed to like follow his life, like follow his path, to also find their own way out of the shadows too, they wouldn't have been able to do that. So that is, it's not just like thinking, it's still about thinking about yourself, then also thinking about what God wants for you, then thinking about the people that God has put in your care and you don't even know. There are generations waiting for your emergence. There are generations praying that you come out of your shadow into the limelight so they can also follow the light and come out of the shadow too. There are so many people waiting for you to use that your mess, what we call the mess, and turn it into a message. There are so many people
Yes.
that are going through what you pass through, and what they're looking for is just a word, just a word. In my journey as a writer, there are so many people that they tell me that no, some people when God told me my writing is to heal, or I'm called into the ministry of healing. How do you heal with words? How do you heal with words? Like how? Then I was studying the word of God this day. Then something struck me. I was reading the book of Psalms. And I was like, okay, just imagine that nobody documented everything that happened in the Bible. Or we said the Bible is not doing healing work. The Bible is doing healing work. So imagine that nobody documented everything in the Bible. So words on there, everything was just like and away, just like that. Then from there, I started gaining insight. So it's possible for me to heal the mind, like heal the world, just with writing. It is very, very possible. That's when I discovered that healing is the mind of the people, and faith transform your mind with word. Fill your mind with word. Because I was able to, my side was able to understand that the battleground was the mind. And if you can untrap somebody from the mind, if you can bring them out of that cage, like free their mind, it is easier for them to do what? To not grow or become who they want to become. But if they are entrapped inside that their mind, oh sorry, you can't hear me. Is it better now? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No
Sorry. I
problem.
want to use my microphone. I don't know why. Having on location. So where did I stop? Okay, we're talking about people enslaved mind. So if you are not free, like if you don't free yourself, like your mind, it will be hard for you to become what God has destined you to become. And just as I've said, I believe that God did not create us to stay inside the shadow. We are not shadow hunters. God created us to become light. Even said it, I think if you cannot be hidden, you should not be hidden. So come out of your shadow. Because the Bible said you are what? You are a city built upon a hill. So what is a city built upon a hill doing inside the shadow? Don't allow what you're going through to put your down. Look at the lives of so many people that went ahead of you. Have you seen some throwback of Joshua Selma? Have you seen some background stories of what they are doing ministers that God are doing? If they've allowed their background to be their path, they can imagine that what we become today. My Angela is a poet to respect the Lord. When I read about it, I'm just like, how was this woman able to be part through all of these things to become the kind of person to become before? And you know, I think another thing that will help you come, come out of your shadow is to your limelight. Look at people that were once in the shadow. You can just go online, Google them that were once in it, start following their story. If they have podcasts, start listening to their podcast. But please make sure they're godly. There's some people too. But please make sure anybody you want to be following are people that are like Christians. Christians or not Christians like Christians. Christians. If they have YouTube channels, you can subscribe them, watch their videos, and follow the pattern on what what they did that kind of brought them out of their shadow. That might also help you. Then another thing is studying the word of God. Study the word of God, like have your quiet time. Then look for people and listen to their sermon. I recommend you already know who. Apostle Lazarus. You can listen to Scent of Water. Just go to the Telegram channel, listen to Scent of Water. That will really help you. I think Scent of Water is part of the trip. I don't even attend SLT. Just something I listen to and it's rated as blessing, and that is why I'm recommending it to you. And you can look for people.
Hello, Ma, you still there? Oh. Okay, I think that should be network. So let's be Ofra should be back here with us. While waiting for her, I would love to just remind us of some of the things she has talked about tonight. She talked about it, a background. You should not allow your background to put your back on the ground. You should not allow your background to define you. You should not allow sorry. You want to leave the shadow to stardom. You want to leave obscurity to limelight. It's not a talk of the mouth. It takes hard work. It takes discipline. It takes resilience. It takes endurance. And you see, for every great person, look at series of persons our guest speaker has talked about. They started from somewhere. They all started from somewhere. But did they allow their circumstances to define them? Did they allow their pain to stop them? You see, I always say this, that pain is seasonal. It will leave. It will go. This time will definitely pass. It's just like we having rainy season, rainy season, dry season. Pain is seasonal. Even failure is seasonal. It will pass. But you are failing doesn't mean you cannot make it in life. When you fail, when you fall, then the next thing for you to do is to rise up, is to start, is to relaunch and refine. You look at your past mistakes and learn from it. And then maybe you have someone that has wronged you and you were so pained, and because of that you think, oh, the end has come, this and that. My dearest woman, you are just starting. In fact, the end is not even near at all. Like, don't even think the end has come that you cannot make it again. No. I want us to forbid that heart for whatsoever thing anybody. See, human being, we always offend you. You always get offended. They will do things that will pain you. Even our gods, they are not satisfied with some of the things that our God has done for us. During rainy season, we will complain. When it's dry season again, we will still complain. So no matter what has happened to you, no matter what you may have passed through, no matter what somebody has made you pass through, don't see that as the end of life. Move forward. keep moving. And she talked about something that we should forgive. See, learn how to forgive. Without ask a question, if our Lord could forgive us, despite that he died for us on the cross, and he still tell us to what? To ask for the forgiveness of our sin, and his what is merciful. He's so merciful that he will forgive us. How much more we? Even we ourselves, we are sinners. So you now have grudges. You be like, especially women, be like, permit me to use my native language. Only in you don't need that. Forgive people so that you can be forgive also. Forgive and let it go. Forgive and let it work and let it go. Then move forward. Keep moving. Don't allow anything to stop you. You see, at times, there are a lot of things we even talk about. You see, at times we on a journey to fulfill purpose. It's to get to a point that you get tired. You'll be like, what is it? Is it enough for me to do this thing? Is it? You will see people that will discourage you. But my dear women, keep moving, keep going. Know where you are going. Know what drives you. Hello, know what drives you. You have your goal already. Then work towards achieving it. I used to tell us that in life, the amount of wealth you acquire, this and that. Some people even misinterpret fulfilling purpose with being rich or something. I think we still need to deal with that. Fulfilling purpose is far beyond material things. It's far beyond what you might have acquired. Well, it's good to acquire things, certifications, but are you in line with God's purpose for your life? What exactly are you doing? What exactly are you doing? What are you doing? Your purpose. January we focused on purpose. And so visit our YouTube channel to watch that video. Last month, February, though the video came a bit late, but it's there already on our YouTube channel. Talking about passion. What are you passionate about? What drives you? What's your drive? Actually, another thing as a woman, you want to leave a place of darkness. You want to leave your shadow to stardom. Who are your friends? Yoruba will say, show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. You see, at times, if you want to go far in life, you need to select. In fact, you need to select friend. As a purposeful woman, a woman that is ready to leave the shadow to stardom. Choose your friend and choose wisely. You see, relationship in life is not by force. I'm begging us. Know who you relate with. In our last, I think, that should be last month, when we have Miss Eunice Adekunle, I was talking, okay, it's our YouTube video. You need to watch that video. I was talking about firelighter and firefighter. And I got that concept from a book by Johnson Mantle. If I'm not making mistake. Talent is not enough or something, and I can't get the title of the book. I read a lot, and at times I won't even remember the title of the book. But the things I got there, I don't read like for reading's sake. I will jot them down. To go and watch it. and I pray the Lord will help us. So it seems our speaker won't be able to join us on this platform again tonight. That should be network issue or maybe technical issue, but we appreciate God with the little she has talked about tonight. It's so amazing. I've learned a lot. You know, that first thing is you want to leave your shadow to stardom. You must first understand what is the cause of your problem. Like, find out what traps you, what makes you to be in darkness. First, find out. Then, after finding out, you talk to someone that you know that can help you, you know, that can put this and that. You need to forgive yourself and keep going. You do what, you keep moving. Then she talk about don't isolate yourself for any reason. Don't isolate yourself. Network with people of like mind that can help you achieve your goal in life. And so she said something that I want to leverage and said, even if you don't love yourself, Jesus loves you. And so on this note, we'll be coming to the end of the International Women's Day celebration with Women Crush Wednesday with Lion for year 2024, and I believe we've all learned a lot of things, and I know by this time next year we have become 10 times better. Last year, a lot of people were transformed through this small program that we just organized, and I am so happy, I'm so excited that this little thing is impacting women positively, impacting adolescent girls positively, and it's shaping young women positively. And so we meet again on this platform. That should be this month again. While we talk about this month edition of Women Crush Wednesday with Layo, we are going into our third P to become a limelight swimmer. Till then, I remain my own good self, Layo Kendi, and don't forget to follow us on all our social media. And this, I wouldn't have enough time to talk about our social media and this, but for you to just, to have every information about us, just go into your Google, press WCWwithLayo, WCWwithLayo. Then you will get everything you want to know about us, our YouTube channel, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, everything you want to know about it, you get it from there. And please don't hesitate to always reach out. Don't hesitate to reach out if you are passing through anything. If I cannot handle it alone, I will definitely refer you to those that can handle it better that I can. We will collaborate, and so we'll put it, and we know that the little word we give to you will definitely shape you. Those that can refer you to is our speaker tonight, Women'sDay. The speaker we had yesterday, Mrs. Florence Tony Elizabeth, and then Margaret Olojo. They are wonderful women that can always refer us to. And don't forget to follow them on all the social media handles. Josephine Oladele on Facebook is Josephine Oladele. And then Tony Elizabeth is also Tony Elizabeth Florence on Facebook. Also Olojo Margaret. So please follow them on their social media and feel free to talk to them, feel free to share things with them, and they will definitely put you through. So we will meet again next time. I sincerely appreciate you. Yes, at the beginning of this program, I said I want to appreciate some set of people before we go. I appreciate my ESCOs, our ESCOs, Women Crush Wednesday with Layo Executive, our program officers, Ms. Adenike, our program officers, Ms. Adenike, the second program officer, God. What was happening tonight? I will remember. Our social media, and just coordinator. We appreciate you. To everyone, to just everyone. I'm so excited that I even forgot a lot of people's names tonight, but just pardon me. But you know yourself, and thank you so much. And to our designer, the Lord will bless you, Mr. Akintide Emmanuel. Thank you so much. God bless you. And to every member of Women'sDay with Layo. Oh my God, I cross my heart for you. There won't be Women'sDay with Layo without you people. You are amazing. So if you think, I checked this day, we are more than 100. I was like, God, how do we get here? This is what some people left. All glory be to God. And yes, they make it exactly a year. We started our WhatsApp program, the Women International Women's Day commemoration for the year 2023, based our WhatsApp platform. And so on Mixler, a lot of people have been complaining we've not been doing our program. We are very, very sorry. We are actually facing a lot with that Mixler, but I can assure you we are working on it. By the grace of God, before the end of April, we will be back on Mixler, so that you'll be able to, as you're watching us on YouTube, you'll also be listening to us on Mixler. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Till we meet next time, I remain my humble self, Omalayo Kente, popularly called Mama for the girls. A lot of name has been added to my name. You see a lot of people calling me my girls, my girls. Oh, thank you so much. Have a lovely night, everyone. I love you. And happy International Women's Day to all women out there. I love you. I celebrate you. You all amazing. You are not a disposable body. I love you. Bye.